Hello everybody, today I'm going to share with you this Paradise. Yeah, I did a video of one of these. This is apparently another one, but with a different style package, and it's slightly different as well. Anyway, this particular bulb was a merchandising sample. This company sent this bulb as a sample to Menards to see if it was up to their standards to be sold within their stores. Now, for whatever reason, it wasn't, because I don't remember seeing this particular product that's inside of the box actually within their stores. So for some reason it just didn't work out and it wasn't sold in stores to actual consumers. So here it is as a sample product. So pretty basic packaging, doesn't look anything like what is actually in the box, but it is made by the same company. Picked it up from their surplus store where they sell all of this sample equipment for $2, not a bad price. So here's the bulb. You can see it's different compared to the other Paradise bulb that I showed you. And this is why. It has a remote, which I didn't know it had at first. So let's talk a little bit about the bulb first before I get anything more into the box here. Now when I first got the bulb, I was like, oh cool, look, you can rotate it and it doesn't make the lights glow, so it must be better quality, and it is. So when I got it home here, I put it in to see if it worked, and it didn't do anything. It just made a very faint noise when I put it very close to my ear. So it didn't do anything, and I thought it was just a dud. It just didn't work. So I looked in the bottom of the box, and I just started pulling out plastic, and laying on the bottom was a remote. I didn't know this thing needed a remote to work. And look, there's an off button. That's why it wasn't working. And yes, this bulb is smart. It remembers whatever setting you set it at when you turn it off and unscrew it. It remembers, which is pretty good because I think a lot of these bulbs don't remember their setting. So there's a remote which is needed for the bulb to work. Unless you set it on a setting and then lose the remote, well, it's always going to be on that setting, even if it's off. Inside the box, however, there's one more piece of information. A bag. That's a great piece of information, but this is it here. They call it, this was taped to the bulb with the bag and everything. This is a little tag that Menards puts with each of their products when they get them for testing, I believe. You can see the vendor that they got it from, the model, the item description, music, LED, party bulb, whatever. It doesn't really do any music. I'm guessing they got that from the people dancing or something. There's 20 of these in a case. They bought them from the vendor for $5.90, and it looks like they wanted to sell them in store for $13. So interesting. You can see where the bulb originated from, where it was manufactured, so that's pretty cool. Pretty neat information. I'm guessing they put the circle here so you could punch it out and then hang it with the product, but of course just tape it on the bulb. That works too. So a nice little piece of history and information to go with this bulb. We'll put it back in the box. So let's get back to the bulb itself. As you can tell, it has stickers on it because this isn't a final product, so they just print out stickers and put it on there. Now if it was a final product, they would probably, actually print the information onto the bulb itself rather than these stickers. So we have basic information here. We can see it's made by the same Northern whatever company like this other bulb was, but this one is just a little more high-tech. Of course, we have information here. This bottom part is actually metal, believe it or not. It is. This is plastic, and of course this refractor is plastic as well. Now if you look down inside, you can see a lot of little LEDs. And I like this because unlike this other version, there is only one of each color. We have an even distribution of each color, so we're going to have a lot better of an effect. So let me go ahead and screw it in here. There we go. Now if I turn it on, it should remember the setting I had it on last. Yep. I had it on just an everything setting, which is this one right here. Now watch this. If I turn it off, okay, now it's off, right? I didn't turn off this or nothing. Let's unscrew it. Okay, power has been disconnected from this. I'll try to short it out or whatever. Let's put it back in. And remember, the socket is still on. Nothing. It's doing nothing. And that's how it was when I got it. I was really confused on why it wasn't doing anything. But if I do this, it works. So it remembers the setting. Again, same thing here. I can take this out. Oh, what was the setting? Well, you put it back in. Same thing with the switch. You can turn off the switch. It'll remember the setting, which I think is great. So let's turn off our main light. So we have red, green, blue. We can also make it spin by hitting the play button. We can make it stop. We can make it do all colors. You can kind of see down in there how the colors are set up in kind of a formation. I want to say there's more red than blue and green, looks like. So yeah, and again we can hit play, make it spin, or pause to make it stop. You can dim it down. You can also brighten it up. We can have it do, I think this is red and green, blue and red, or blue and green, which is my favorite. And then of course we can make it spin again. You can make it all color, whatever you want. It's pretty cool. It doesn't have a change color option where it would rotate through all these colors. That would be pretty unique. So yeah, but you've seen these bulbs before. They spin around, put one amazing show on. You can see the design of the LEDs there as well. But because the LEDs are distributed a little bit better here, you get a lot nicer effect than if you only had 3 LEDs in one of each color. So it works much better. And I really like the remote idea. That's pretty neat. Although, unfortunately, you'll probably lose it. Like I did when I didn't know that there was even a remote to go with it. We'll pause that. So, I really do hope you enjoyed this video of this Paradise remote-controlled LED party bulb. Also, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.